So what happens when a client doesn't want to engage with their NDIs plan manager or support coordinator? Many assume that this role, for support coordinators is to convince clients to follow their plan. But honestly, here is the truth. Clients have the right to make their own choices, even if that means choosing not to engage. Instead of pushing, our role is to empower, support, and respect autonomy. I've worked alongside people navigating NDIs and understand the real support isn't about telling people what to do. It's about creating a space for them to make decisions that feel right for them. In this video, I'm going to share 4 person-centered strategies to help build trust, encourage engagement when the client is ready, of course, and honor their choices every step of the way. So stick around because point 2 is actually a game changer when it comes to supporting real autonomy. So the first point is respect their right to say no. So what is it exactly? So clients may not always want to engage, and honestly, that is okay. A person-centered approach really does mean respecting the right to say no, even if we believe a service could actually benefit them. So why does this matter? The NDIS is built on choice and control. Forcing engagement can lead to distrust and resistance from your clients. So you may be wondering how to apply it instead of saying you really need this service. I want you to try. It's completely your choice. Would you like to talk through your options together? So of course, acknowledge their autonomy. It sounds like this isn't what you want right now, but honestly, that's okay. If things change, I'm here to help. But, respecting choice doesn't mean stepping back entirely. Supporting informed decision making is honestly the key. Point number 2, support informed decision making. This is the game changer. So what is it? Many clients disengage because they feel overwhelmed, unheard, or even unsure about what's available. Our role isn't to push. Don't push people. It is to provide clear, accessible information so they can make their own choices. So why does this matter? When people have full understanding of their options, they are more likely to engage in ways that are meaningful to them. So how do you apply this? So provide information in ways that suit their communication style. Visuals, simple explanations, or even lived experience examples. I use that strategy all the time. So instead of saying, this is what your plan allows, try, would you like to explore how this could actually fit your lifestyle? If they're unsure, offer no pressure. Honestly, offer no pressure. Check in later. Would it help if we revisit this in a few weeks to see how you're feeling? So when clients feel empowered rather than pressured, they feel more likely to re-engage when they are ready. Now, let's talk about building trust. So point number 3, build trust through relationships, not just service. So what is engagement? It isn't just about services, it's honestly about building relationships. Clients are more likely to engage when they feel heard, valued, and of course supported. So why does this matter? People may disengage because they've had negative past experiences and don't feel safe or feel like their choices are respected. So you may be wondering, as a coordinator, how you can apply this. So show up consistently without expectations. Sometimes just being there is enough to build trust. Listen without an agenda. That's right. That's a big one. Listen without an agenda. Instead of, leading the conversation, follow their lead. Celebrate their own decision making, even when it doesn't align with what you would choose. Point number 4, meet them where they're at and honestly let go of outcomes. So what is it? A person-centered approach means accepting that clients are experts in their own lives. Yes, that's right. They are experts in their own lives. So for example, for me, I know my life and a coordinator doesn't. So that's what I'm saying. Listen to what your clients are saying. They honestly know what they need or they don't need better than anybody else. So why does this matter? Some people may never engage in certain services. For me, I don't like group activities. I like more individualized services. And honestly, that is okay. Support isn't about an outcome. It's about respecting the journey. So how can you apply it? Instead of measuring successes by services uptake, measure it on how empowered that person feels in making their own choices. Shift the conversation from how do we get them to use this service to how can we support them in a way that feels right for them? And at the end of the day, a person-centered support isn't about convincing. It honestly is about respecting, informing, and meeting people where they are. If a client doesn't want to engage, well, you know what? That's their choice. Our role is to be there to provide them support when they are ready and create a space that when they feel safe to make their own decisions. So if you want to explore more strategies, make sure you check out my free guide in the description. Remember, feel empowered isn't about pushing people towards services. It's about ensuring they feel control on their own journey. And now you have the tools to do just that. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and comment. And of course, please subscribe for more, for really some more person-centered support strategies.